So my current blood sugar at the moment is 110 and stable, so not too bad. I just restarted my Dexcom G6 sensor and it was a little off. It was saying I was like 81, but I was actually 120, which is okay. I just restarted it not too long ago. So it's going to take time for it to pick back up, but it is catching up very well. And who knows, I may have dipped a little bit more from consuming my meal. It was about 1 hour after I ate. Not too bad. Still fighting some insulin resistance due to menstruation. That sucks. But anyways, before I drag on about my blood sugars, we'll jump into today's video. Hey everyone, it's Maddie. Welcome back to my channel. And in today's video, as you can tell, it's a very special video. I'm going to be doing a product review on the Glucose Revival Thrive necklace. This is amazing. I was lucky enough to be able to be one of the testers for the first round of beta testing to see how it kind of worked, and in turn I had to give one of the co-creators, Kris, and his partners some feedback about how I thought about the necklace, its pros, its cons, how it feels to wear, what I like about it, what I don't like about it. You get the point. So I'm here to just do just that, reinstate what I basically told them, share my own added thoughts, and kind of share if I would buy this product again. So first of all, the person who created this is also a type 1 diabetic. He's also a firefighter from the state of Washington. I think there's more information about him on the Glucose Revival website, so feel free to go check that out. But he's an amazing person. I've seen a lot of his posts, and I love that he's so entrepreneurial and wanting to use his use the disease of type 1 diabetes, like myself, also having the disease, and be more willing to make things easier for us to live with, and using this disease as an inspiration to maybe gain a career and just enjoy more of the aspects and make things much easier for us to deal with. So what the heck is this? So this necklace contains basically a glucose type solution that allows us to use it in cases of low blood sugar. So the about on the webpage literally reads, hypoglycemia, which is low blood sugar, is the leading cause of emergency room visits per year for diabetics. Thrive's glucose necklace contains 15 grams of fast-acting glucose used by EMTs, active diabetics, athletes, and drivers. We all need that boost of energy at times. This necklace is a simple solution to an all too common problem. Simply yank off the necklace, uncap it, and squeeze the gel out and apply the fast-acting glucose to the gel, to the gums, tongue, and or swallow it so you can stay safe and live the active lifestyle that you've always wanted. So what I really like about this, like I said, it's very convenient and it's good to use in an emergency situation. So you can rip it off. It's designed to be literally ripped. I'm not going to rip it, even though this is a completely used thing. I don't want to rip it just yet. But you, in an emergency situation, if you were severely low or somebody knew you were severely low, like say a parent or somebody who knows you have diabetes, it can be ripped off and they can unscrew it. So then all you do is when you need it, you unscrew it. There's nothing in here, and then all you would do is just take what you need and go with it. Like I said, each whole necklace contains about contains exactly 15 grams of rapid-acting glucose or rapid-acting carbohydrates that immediately will hit your bloodstream. Now, this is what the ADA recommends as far as treating low blood sugar, but I personally find that I don't need that much. So when I was treating low blood sugars with this for the time being, I was using maybe a third to a half of tube, so depending on how bad the low was, and even if it wasn't a really bad low, say it was like a upper 60s, I would maybe take like an eighth of this. I wouldn't take a whole lot. And the beauty of this is knowing that I don't have to take a lot or stop and shuffle through a bag, just knowing I can unclip and go is really convenient for me. Now, like I said, there's a whole chain, and you can actually adjust this chain and make it shorter or longer. I left it at the full length. I kind of like it a little looser. I don't really like things choking my neck that much. I just never really did. And the nice feature with it too, as far as the look, it's made of like out of a rubbery type material. And then on here is the blue circle for diabetes awareness, and on the back it has your name and you're a diabetic. So I kind of like that it almost kind of doubles as a medical ID. Not saying it's a perfect medical ID, but if this was the only thing you had on you and something happened to you, like you got in a car accident, you passed out, you got in a dangerous situation, if somebody were to look, this would probably be very big and easy for people to see wearing on your neck. And if somebody were to approach you and look at the little tag or flip it around or move the necklace, they would probably see the word diabetic and know that there's something wrong, and maybe not assume that you're drunk or have something else going wrong with you. I do believe that this comes in different colors. Again, I'm not really sure because I believe there's in the second round of beta testing, or they are in the second round of beta testing. I'm not 100% sure. I was in the first round, so I can't quite for sure say when this will be ready for purchase, but I do believe on the website it looked like they had like blue, green, red. This is a basic gray, which is really nice. They were even talking about not having a white background with the blue symbol, doing more of a black background. And even a gray background would be kind of nice. It's a really nice product. It's very simple, easy to use, and the flavor is pretty good. Maybe eventually he's going to come up with more flavors, which would be another good thing for him. Stuff like that. So now I'll kind of share basic pros and cons that I didn't really talk about. So the material, like I said, I really love about the materials, it's very soft, comfortable, and flexible. It don't feel like stiff. It doesn't feel like it's going to break. But I do notice if I did wear it with any type of like sweatshirt material like this, or I was sweaty, it would kind of get almost tacky. And the only thing I would do at the end of the day would be to take a washcloth and wear this off. Now I didn't really find this comfortable to wear to bed just because it is kind of a bigger thing, so I took it off at night, but that would be a good time for you to clean it. But you could definitely wear this at night, especially if you're scared that you're going to go into a really bad low blood sugar in the middle of the night. It's probably not a bad idea for you to actually wear this. And it's very easy to put on. You just push this clip back and clip it around. Even I can do it by feel. There. I can do it by feel and not have to worry about it actually falling off. It's really nice. Like I said, it's super convenient, and I love that we share with the diabetes symbol as far as that aspect is concerned. Now, the only thing I had that kind of went wrong with it is when I first got it, I noticed it was kind of leaking out of the package a little bit. Again, I don't think it had anything to do with the way this product was made. I think my mail carrier might have did something that you probably shouldn't have done, or may have got damaged in shipping. Again, not really a big deal. I was able to clean it up, and it was more like it was like an overspill, or maybe something happened in manufacturing. I'm not sure. But that was another thing that kind of was weird. As far as like the actual flavor, it's kind of, to me, tastes like a blended fruit, even though the ingredients list, I believe it's cherry is the ingredients list. To me, it tasted more like a bunch of fruits whipped together in a smoothie or in a blender and made into a smoothie. That's, to me, what it tasted like. But to others may have tasted more tropical. Some people may have said it was more, like berry-like. It all depends on whose perspective you get. And again, maybe as he moves forward, that he could get more flavors. That would be kind of cool. Get like more orange, or people that like really interesting things that taste like soda, or whatever the case may be. So now, how does it actually do on blood sugars? Now, I didn't physically test it with a meter because I do use a Dexcom G6, which, for those of you that do not know or do not have one yet, it is a continuous glucose monitor that measures blood sugars every 5 minutes. And in addition to measuring blood sugars every 5 minutes via the interstitial fluid, it also gives you a directional arrow to give you an idea of where your blood sugar is headed in the future. Is it headed up? Is it headed down? Is it headed up fast? Is it headed down fast? Or is it not really changing? Is it being really stable? So the couple experiences I had, it was saying I had a urgent low. I was 82 and slight arrow headed down, but my monitor detected that I was probably going to be at 55 in about 30 minutes. So I thought, perfect time to try this. So I took maybe about a fourth of it. So you're talking a fourth of 15. So a little under 4 grams of rapid acting carbs. I took it and I applied it on top of my tongue and just kind of slowly swallowed it. Kind of like almost sucked on it, like a little bit of like liquid juice, kind of like you just let it sit in your mouth and kind of melt. And I'm not even kidding you. Within 3 minutes, the arrow went from slight arrow headed down to stable. I'm not even kidding you. This stuff works even faster than glucose tablets, which to me, glucose tablets work the fastest. They're the quickest at raising my blood sugar. Beyond no reasonable doubt that this is even quicker than glucose tablets. Probably because glucose tablets are made up of a bunch of other things that keep them solidified, and your body's kind of got to break that solid stuff down. But this is just pure liquid almost, or pure gel, which is basically easier for your body to process as pure glucose and put it back in your bloodstream. So I'm very impressed at how fast this raised my blood sugar. It didn't raise it super duper sky high either. Now, in the condition where you're really having a severe hypoglycemia attack, you're going to want your blood sugar to go up and go up fast. But because I know how to control how much to give myself, it raised it to maybe about 110, 115, and it leveled off. It was perfect. It was a quick 30-point rise, and that was the end of it. I didn't have to worry. I was able to prevent a low, and I was starting to feel kind of weak at that 82 level just because it must have been dropping fast enough that my monitor was picking that up. I also have used this when my blood sugar has been like in the 60s, and again, I took more like a fourth or an eighth of this actual tube and ate it, swallowed it, absorbed it into my gums, under my tongue, and it has been acting very, very quickly, and I really appreciate the quick acting glucose that this has. Unbelievable to me. Now, as far as like refilling this, I don't think this is refillable. I'm not 100% sure, but I don't think I would refill this only because of the possibility of bacteria and infection. The way this is designed, it is built with an actual glucose gel that is able to withstand certain temperatures, certain conditions, this packaging. So once this is empty, I'm just going to keep reordering more and more of them so that I can keep using this awesome product. So again, I really like the fact that I have my name on the back. I have the diabetes universal symbol, which kind of keeps us all together and keeps us as one community. I actually kind of like this, and I might take this one particularly from this first necklace and put it on an actual chain and just kind of wear it around and throw the tube out. I think that would be kind of cool, just to kind of make memories and remember this kind of cool experience. I got to try out this really awesome product that's going to be going out very, very soon, if not already. Again, I'm not 100% sure of the timeline. I know they are definitely either starting or in the second round of beta testing. And I think he plans to do more things with making the necklace maybe bigger or containing more carbohydrates, and like I said, doing more with the actual colors and maybe the design of the actual product. So I think I touched base on everything that I dealt with dealing with this product. Basically, the only things I didn't care for were the fact that it kind of got a little sticky, and at night it is a little bulky to wear. But during the day, it doesn't really bother me because during the day I'm active, I don't feel it, your body gets used to it, and it's not an uncomfortable thing, but at night it could get like all, as much as I sleep, I don't sleep very steady, I might toss and turn all the way around, but I definitely love this as a low blood sugar treatment, and especially if, like I said, I were to get weak. I love the fact that my mother would be able to use this. And I just happened to pop on the website not too long ago here, and I'm putting to a testimonial. I put, this product is amazing and can save a lot of people's lives. Even my mother was impressed that she could even administer the gel if I were to be too weak to treat myself. And I absolutely love that. It's so easy for someone to uncap this or unclip this off of you or yank it off of you, open it up, and they can literally squirt it like inside your cheek or under your tongue or on the top of your tongue if you're kind of like this, or you're not really responding and it's a low blood sugar and it's an emergency. And as you guys know, low blood sugars are dangerous because they're not dangerous in terms of diabetic complications. They're terms in danger of your brain damage, and brain damage has to do a lot with passing out and having a seizure and going into a coma as far as hypoglycemia. It's something you don't want to experience, nor have I ever had to experience that. I've been very, very lucky. And this is an amazing product. I think it's going to save a lot of people's lives. I think it's a really great way to raise low blood sugar. I think it's a great alternative, especially for those of you that don't like glucose tablets but want the benefit of something rapid acting and then don't like juice, or juice upsets your stomach, or you're just sick and tired of the same old things for blood sugar treatment. This is amazing. And what's amazing is this is very similar stuff that like an EMT or a paramedic would use on any diabetic who possibly has passed out or had a low blood sugar. So I think I said all I can say about this product. Thank you so much to Kris for letting me try this out. If you want to go check out his website, I'll link it down below. And I'll also link his Instagram, which is @glucoserevival. Please go feel free to check him out. Sign up for his newsletters. He posts about all kinds of stuff. He's got some amazing products now and probably more coming out in the future. Again, thank you for letting me do this YouTube video for you, and thank you for sharing me on your testimonial page. So if you see a testimonial that says Maddie from Wisconsin, you know that is me. And I'm just very glad and happy to be sharing my thoughts for him. So if you're interested in purchasing this necklace now or in the future, when it goes live for purchase, please feel free to check out his website. I definitely will be purchasing more from him in the future, especially since me going back to school And sometimes there was even situations where I didn't have any low blood sugar treatments, and I thank God I had this necklace on, because I probably would have passed out and possibly died if I didn't have this necklace. Because if you're in a place where you don't have access to food, or you can't access food, and this is the only thing you have, this is a lifesaver. So I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, give it a big thumbs up. Feel free to hit that subscribe button down below. I post videos every week about diabetes, plus more. And if you do decide to subscribe, you can turn on that notification bell, and that'll give you a notification every single time I upload a new video. And Glucose Revival, I believe he is on YouTube too. Then he talks about more of the instructionals and more about his products. I'll leave his channel link down below too, so feel free to go subscribe to him or watch his videos if you have need more information or questions. Again, you can also reach out to him or anybody else like me who was a beta tester and ask me questions that I may be able to answer in dealing with my experience using this. As a matter of fact, my mother knows a possible borderline type 2 diabetic at her grocery store that she works with, and she wants to order one of these because sometimes she'll get sinking spells where, like, people with type 2 diabetes, they can have low blood sugars too if they're not careful, or pre-diabetics if they're trying to watch their blood sugars and they're taking medication for it, and sometimes that can induce low blood sugar, and it's very important that they're able to get that blood sugar back up too. So definitely an interesting thing. She's interested in definitely purchasing one in the future. So spread the word, share this, and that's what I'm doing for him, is sharing this and sharing this amazing product that could save a lot of people's lives. So until next week for more videos, take care, God bless, be kind, spread positivity, and be thankful. Bye, everyone.